side view in a straight up position. And from leaning forward position. You can also, depending on where you are in your footwork and your motion, you can keep your feet close together, up on the balls of your toes, or you can spread your feet, plant your heels for a very stationary attack. This has a lot of power and a lot of torque, but you aren't going anywhere. This is a very low mobility stance. Next punch. Hook. The hook is, it's a very powerful, close punch. It doesn't have a whole lot of range. As you stretch it out, it becomes less powerful. It becomes more like a slap. But as you bring it in, and as you bring it in, the hook has devastating power. And it's a anti-defensive attack. It's not really offensive, it's a counter punch. When somebody comes at you with a jab, step it to the side, come over the top, and hit them with the hook. Or straight, I mean, not jab. It depends if you're facing a southpaw or a traditional stance. I'm a switch stance, so I'm worried about that. When you throw the hook, you want to keep your elbow high. You want to parallel your hand, your elbow, and twist your hand so that you hit with these knuckles. Now, it's different over here in Thailand. People hit with these knuckles, which is just strange to me because these knuckles are so small and weak compared to these ones. But I suppose it just depends on what you train up. Personally, I never hit with these two knuckles, but I train them up in the event that I do hit them. So, hit some concrete, hit sand, hit wood, hit whatever's hard. Just tap it, tap, 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 tap until it hurts and stop, and then tap, tap, tap until it hurts and stop. That will help build up the bones in your hands to sustain impacts. You also really want to work on grip strength when you're punching. I put these wraps on, and I just do rotations. I hang in the pull-up position. There are tons and tons of grip exercises you can do. There's Bibles of them out there. Look them up. Grip strength is very important because without grip strength, you blow your wrist, sprain your wrist, then you can't punch for shit. All right, back to the hook. When you throw the hook, you want to pivot your body to the side. So when you're punching, you're facing your opponent more or less at a slight angle, but it's kind of straight on. And when you throw the hook, you want to turn your hip and your knee and your entire front leg like this. So, like that. And you want to extend the arm almost to the side of your body, like this. This is where you want to land it. You don't want to land the hook here. This is not where the hook wants to land. You want to land it here, so that the entire weight of your body has to be behind you in order for you to get to this point. So, when you throw the lead hook, when you throw the rear hook, it's a little different. But we're just going to do the lead hook right now. So when you throw it, you come out a little bit, just enough for you to get around whatever defense the person has up. You want to come around the arm, or around just enough to hit the chin on the side. But you don't want to swing way out here and hit it. That's a haymaker. And haymakers, people see coming a mile away. A haymaker is a very powerful shot that you only reserve when your opponent doesn't know what the hell is happening. It's good at the end of a combo, because then they may be distracted. But to throw a haymaker out of nowhere, if they don't see it, they're stupid. Alright, so, the hook. Bring it out, bring it forward, lift the elbow, turn the hips, and connect. So, as you can see, there's very little arm motion. The arm motion in the hook is mostly just the lifting of the arm. The rest of the motion is in the body. It's in the hips, it's in the foot. So, the only motion really that comes from your arm is that last instant before it connects. Bam, bam, bam. Now I'm doing it a little fast, I'll slow it down. Bring it out, turn, and hit it. And then bring it straight back. All your punches you want to take the shortest line from your target to your defense. The fastest line to your target to your from your target to your defense. Because the instant your hand leaves is the instant your defense is down. See, even when you throw the hook, all these ribs completely exposed. So you want to take it back down as fast as you can. Boom. Now when you, I'm going to do it slower. So remember, foot, knee, hip. Bring all the side motion. Connect with the elbow. And hip. It's great too when you're practicing hooks, because it's a counter move, to combine it with slips. Once you get the basic form of it down, you want to dodge to the side, and then so dodge, simply by stepping the foot to the right, and then when you get here, pivot, and knocks. Or you can bring down. I've seen this hit. It's not a very powerful hit, but it does work if you manage to get it. Bring your head down and over. Actually, that's like a 1 in a million. that's for wild swing. Next we have the uppercut. Uppercut is one of my favorites because it's the least used, I think, of all the punches. You never really see uppercuts being used, and there are so many openings for them. And I think the reason they aren't used is because traditional punching bags that stand straight up and down have no give for them. That's why I prefer circular punching bags, so that you can hit the bottom. So when you throw an uppercut, you want to first drop the whole of your weight. This isn't like the other punches in that it's a twisting motion. This is a lifting motion. So there's not a whole lot of twisting that happens. You drop the weight into your legs. You want to feel your weight in your knees, in your quads, in your hamstrings. Your legs are loaded up with the weight of your body. And then drop the shoulder, swing the arm up in one continuous motion from the point of guard to the point of impact, whether that's the body, boom, or the head. Always keep your guard up, and when you hit it, you really want to take all that weight that you dropped into your legs and explode it up like you're jumping through the person. So like this, bam. Uppercut is a very powerful punch, and what I like to do is practice it in water, because when you're in water, you've got the whole upward resistance that really gives you an element of speed, and the uppercut is not traditionally the fastest punch. Hooks, I would have to say, as far as the speed goes, you got the jab, straight, the hook, and then the uppercut. So you really want to throw an uppercut not at first, not as the first punch, but as maybe the third or second volley of punches. That way your opponent is distracted. Maybe the third. Yeah. So the lead hook uppercut is pretty similar. You want to drive the hip, you want to twist the hip slightly to align your body. With the punch. You want to create a straight line from the rear foot to the spine to the head. This arm is just an extension of that line. Like this. So, roll. And you want to contract these muscles, push off with your legs. Roll. And for the rear, alright. I hope that's enough. That's the basic punches. Except for the rear hook. Didn't really cover the rear hook, but I'll demonstrate it a couple of times. It's pretty similar to the other hook, except you come in front of the body a little more, and when you twist, you step out with your rear foot a little bit to push off. So you step the rear foot out, push off on the hip, and then come over in front. that's my punching tutorial. I'll get back to y'all with some knees and some kicks. I'm in Thailand practicing my Muay Thai. If you have any questions about what I did, if you'd like to see anything, if you'd like to learn anything, I'm here. 1,500 now. However far Thailand is away from the U.S., that's how far I am. So, hit me with any questions. Have fun, Internet humans. Bye.